Well, this is Carol Fote, and I'm here again today with another interview as part of our Cache Community Connections. And actually, I'm on the Logan Tabernacle Concert and Lecture Series Committee, which comes under the umbrella of the Cache Community Connections. We are going to interview Teresa Harris. Teresa is the City Recorder's Executive Secretary in the Mayor's office. So Teresa, it's very nice to have you with us today, and thank you so much for your time.
Yes, you're welcome. Happy to be here.
Okay. So I want to start out with actually, how did you get involved with CCC?
Well, I was at the time, Doug Thompson was the mayor of Logan. And of course, 9/11 happened. And immediately, he wanted to do something. He started planning and groups got together of what they could do for a memorial service and an event to bring people together. And so I think the first event that was planned was at the Ellen Eccles Theater. I believe was the first event. And I wasn't involved from the very, very beginning. I came in later when they formed the group, and I was asked by Doug Thompson to begin taking minutes of the meeting. And so that's when I came in. It was a few months later is when my role began.
You're still involved with it, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
And go ahead.
Oh, I am. Yeah. I still go to the meetings, and right now it's the election time. So I've missed a few meetings, and over the years I have missed some meetings, but I've been to, I would say, the majority of them and taken minutes and been kind of the contact person for people and sent out lots of emails and forwarded lots of emails. And they're just a great group of people over the years to see all the people, the faith leaders and those that have come and gone. They've just all been great to get to know all these different people.
Sure. So Teresa, when you first got involved with this and as time kind of went on, were you sort of surprised at what you learned about some of the other faiths and some of the, other people that we consider our neighbors in the community?
Yes, I really was, because I hadn't really been to other faith groups, or I guess I just was kind of focused in my own little world, and I really hadn't experienced all of that. So it really opened myself up to a whole new world of different groups of people, and they're just so amazing. I mean, just I could go on and on about the different people I've met and the different things that they provide to the community and the help that they give to everyone, and just their concern for others. And yeah, they're just wonderful people.
So from what you've experienced, how important do you think it is to bring people together through organizations like CCC and some of the activities or the programs that are brought about through CCC? How do you feel about that?
It's good to bring people together and to hear others' thoughts and how they view the world, their different beliefs and how they feel about each other. And I think it's a good way to unify people, just how they brought people together, and of all different faith groups and how they've helped people reach out, and it's just been amazing to watch.
Do you think that at the beginning of this, and maybe even in today's world, has there been some hesitancy with people in regard to reaching out to people of maybe different race, different color, or different religions?
It's interesting. At the time where I was living here in the community, our next door neighbors were from Pakistan, and their family, a man and his wife, and they had a brand new baby. And when it happened, we didn't see him outside, and and so we thought, okay, I wonder what's going on. Anyway, we went over to their house, and he says, we're scared to come out. We're scared to come out of our home. We're scared of what people are thinking of us. And he started to cry, and he told us, he said, he's Muslim. And he said, this is not my religion. This is not how I am. He said, what are people, he was afraid of how he was going to be perceived in the community. And, my husband and I, we said, we're here for you. We know. And if there's anything we can do, if there's anything you need, or if there's anything, we know that, and we're here for you, and we support you, and we know that. And so, but he was very afraid, just because of how he looked and how he spoke. And he was afraid of how he would be looked at out in the public. So, yeah. But I know with Cache Community Connections, they did also, as a group, reach out to the Muslim community and support them.
Well, that's really, really good to know, because not all people are bad, no matter where they come from. There's good people. Probably some people are looking at our country right now with all the violence that's going on. Are they labeling us as well? Probably.
Yeah.
Do you feel that there's any important viewpoints missing in the CCC organization that you know of?
And it's amazing to me how they've really gone in all different directions with all different groups. I mean, just the various programs that they provide. Loaves and Fishes, I mean, that's an amazing organization that they still are doing, and just the different programs that, the Tabernacle series, that they help support, and just, the upcoming, they'll do the Thanksgiving service programs, and there's just so many different things.
Right. One thing that I've noticed, and I'm pretty new to this as well, to the Logan Tabernacle Choir, our concert and lecture series committee. And I've noticed that it is hard to get the word out about what's going on. But do you have any thoughts about how we can do a better job of reaching out to people?
Well, and I think this past year, they've Nelda Alt, she's done a good job about social media, doing kind of more on the Facebook, CCC Facebook page and the website. But I think that's, and that's maybe a better, but there's a lot of people that don't look at that either.
Right.
And the newspaper is hard these days, and radio, but
it is hard.
It is hard. I know the concert and lecture series during the summer, that's well attended.
Yes, it is.
It seems like people know about that. Of
course, the people that attend it most are from Arizona usually, or Texas, or some other state. But as one person said to me, one of the summer citizens, and this is something I've thought of as well too, if you're from a community, you often don't take the time to participate in things that are right there in your community. Mm-hmm. But if you're on vacation, you're looking for that stuff.
True. Yeah, that is true.
Yeah. So somehow we have to make people in the Valley think they're on vacation. And again, I want to thank you so much for all that you've done for CCC.
Well, thank you.
I just really do appreciate you, as everyone does, knowing what you do.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.